my name is Lalit Soni and I welcome you all in this new episode of News on Map India segment. Today we'll be discussing about few questions which relates to the location which has been in news in the past week and otherwise. Okay, so we'll take up few questions which are in from the current, and we'll take 2 or 3 questions from your static part as well. So let's start with the episode. We'll start the episode with the previous question or practice question which was given to you in the last class. Okay, so the question was, which of the following statement about Chhattisgarh is correct? Okay, your options are: A, the Mekal Hills form the southern boundary of Chhattisgarh; B, the state predominantly lies in the Deccan Plateau of region; C, the Mahanadi is the primary river that originates in the Chhattisgarh and flows through the state; D, Chhattisgarh shares its longest border with the state of Maharashtra. Okay, so all these statements we will look through the maps. Okay, so one thing here, it was given that Chhattisgarh forms predominantly part of the Deccan Plateau region. Okay, so when we talk about this particular region here, that is your Deccan Plateau region. Okay, we know that this particular plateau is elevated on the northern side. So here we see a huge amount of hills, or you can say escarpments. Okay, when we are talking about this particular area here, this area, this is your Chota Nagpur Plateau. Okay, so the sides of this particular Chota Nagpur Plateau forms the escarpments like Rajmahal Hill, etc. Okay, and this here Garo, Khasi and Jaintia Hills in the Meghalaya are basically extension of this particular plateau only. Okay, so this is the expanse of the plateau. And now when we are talking about the Mekal range, which is there in the western part of the Chhattisgarh, here you can see this is the Mekal range. So when we talk about the boundary formed by this Mekal range, you can safely say that it is the western boundary which is formed by Mekal range in the Chhattisgarh region. Okay, so that is about one statement. Let's move ahead. We'll see the other locations. Now there was this statement related to Mahanadi river, which originates from, you can say, Dhamtari region in the Chhattisgarh. It is a village from where Mahanadi river actually originates, and then it flows for some part in the Chhattisgarh region and then goes to Odisha. Okay, so predominantly it flows in Odisha across the state. Okay, here you can see this is the place from where it enters, and there is one Hirakund Dam that is quite famous, and you have to remember for your exam point of view. Okay, other than that, you can see this is the expanse of the river Godavari, and ultimately it goes to the Bay of Bengal from Odisha state. Okay, so the statement which was given here was incorrect. So we'll move forward and see the other statement. When we are talking about the boundary of the state, so here you can see there are various states which form the boundary. Here Maharashtra, then Madhya Pradesh, then Uttar Pradesh, here Jharkhand and Odisha. Okay, and then there is a small boundary which is shared by Andhra Pradesh also. The thing is, the statement mentions the longest boundary or the largest boundary. So here you can say this is the boundary which is to be made by Odisha state, and you can say that is the largest boundary which is made by Odisha with Chhattisgarh. Okay, and then when we are talking about other states, in the west there are Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra. In the north, Uttar Pradesh, and northeast you can say Jharkhand, and in the east there is Odisha, and in the south there is Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Okay, so that is the expanse of Chhattisgarh and the boundaries which it shares with the other states. Okay, so let's see the question again. The Mekal Hills form the southern boundary of the Chhattisgarh. As I told you that it is not southern, it is western boundary. After that, the states predominantly lies in the Deccan Plateau region, which is a correct statement. We will hold on a second and read other statements. The Mahanadi is the primary river that originates in the Chhattisgarh and flows through the state. So as I told you that it originates from Chhattisgarh but flows through Odisha. Okay, predominantly through Odisha. And then Chhattisgarh shares its longest boundary with the state of Maharashtra. As I told you, it is not Maharashtra, it is Odisha. Okay, so statement B would be your answer. Option B is the answer for this question. We'll start with the question number 1 of this episode. Consider the following statement about the geographical features of Kerala. So basically Kerala has been in the news. We'll discuss the news as well. Kerala lies between Arabian Sea to the west and the Western Ghat to the east. Okay. After that, second statement is Kerala has no freshwater lakes. This statement looks a bit extreme, so we'll give extra attention to this particular statement. Anamudi, the highest peak in the Western Ghat, is located in the Kerala. And then fourth statement is the Periyar river is the longest river flowing throughout the state. Okay, your options are given, you can choose wisely. Okay, so let's see the maps. Before that, we will see the news. So basically, recently there has been a blast, or you can say IED blast in Kerala, where there was this community, Jehovah's Witness. So Jehovah's Witness is a subsect of Christianity itself, but they do not believe in the Holy Trinity. So when we are talking about Holy Trinity, it is the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. So Father is the God, Son is the Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit. So they do not believe in the Trinity of this element of God. Okay, they believe that there is only one God, that is the Creator. Okay, so now they were offering some prayers, and there was this blast. Because of this, Kerala has been in news. So we have taken this question. So we'll see. Okay, so when we are talking about these Western Ghats, here you can see this is the coastal area, and this is the part of Kerala state. And on the western side, when we see, these are the Western Ghats. Okay, these are Brahmagiri hills in the Karnataka, basically from where your Kaveri river originates. Okay, other than that, when we see, this is the expanse of your Western Ghats, and here you can see Arabian Sea in the west, and in the east there are Western Ghats. Okay, so this is the state's physical geography, you can say. Now when we are talking about the lakes in Kerala, there are many lakes, and when we are talking about kayals, there are in the local language they are called kayals. Okay, so these are the lakes which includes even fresh waters as well as the brackish water. Okay, so when we are talking about this Vembanad Col, it is the largest brackish water lake in the Kerala. Okay, or you can say salt water, and it is a Ramsar site. But our concern here is not saltwater lake, but the freshwater lake. So when we are talking about freshwater lake, there are many freshwater lakes in Kerala state, but we are talking about the largest one here, that is Sastamkota. Okay, Sastamkota is a freshwater lake. Basically, you can remember this. Okay. Other than that, there are some 34 kayals in Kerala, out of which 27 are connected to the Arabian Sea. When they are connected to the Arabian Sea side, obviously they will be salty in nature, or you can say saline in nature. And there are 7 inland river freshwater lakes. When we are talking about inland lakes, most probably the source of these lakes, water source of these lakes is either from the rivers or from the rainwater. Okay, so there are 7 freshwater lakes. Sastamkota lake is the largest freshwater lake in Kerala. Okay, so statement which was given that there is no freshwater lake in Kerala is wrong. Okay, moving forward. So when we are talking about the highest mountain peaks in India, we were talking about Kerala, and that is your Annamudai. Annamudai is present in Kerala. Here you can see this is the location of Annamudai. Other than that, this diagram shows you all the highest mountain range which are present in the states. Okay, so you can go through it if you want to. And then it was a statement that the longest river in the Kerala is Periyar river. You can say, here you can see this is the river, and the expanse of Periyar is across Kerala. Okay, so this is the largest, or you can say longest river in Kerala. Okay, moving to the question again. Kerala lies between the Arabian Sea and the west, Arabian Sea to the west, and the Western Ghats to the east. Okay, so now this statement is correct. Do not get confused, because it is written that Western Ghats and towards east. Okay, for Kerala, with reference to Kerala, when we are talking about Western Ghats are on the eastern sides. Okay, the state has no freshwater lake. As I told you, this statement is wrong. We have Sastamkota. Okay, and there are other two. Annamudi, the highest peak in the Western Ghats, is located in Kerala. This statement is correct. The Periyar river is the longest river flowing through the state. That statement is also correct. So when we are talking about correct statements, despite statement 2, only 1, 3 and 4 are correct. Option B would be your right answer. Okay, so let's move ahead. Question number 2. Consider the following statement regarding Andhra Pradesh. Okay, the state has 2 major river deltas, Godavari and Krishna. Nagarjuna Sagar Dam is built across the Godavari river in Andhra Pradesh. Then statement 3 is Pulicat Lake, the second largest brackish water lake in India, is entirely located in Andhra Pradesh. You have to choose the correct statement. Options are given, you can choose. Okay, so let's see. We have taken this question because Kerala was in news because of some train incident, the accident that happened in Andhra Pradesh. Sorry, Andhra Pradesh was in news because of the train accident that happened in Andhra Pradesh in recent time. Okay, now here you can see this is the Krishna river. Okay, this is the expanse of Krishna river, Now here you can see it is forming a delta here. Okay, then there is this Godavari river, you can see. Okay, and this is also forming a delta in Andhra Pradesh region. Okay, so statement 1 was true. Okay, moving ahead. So when we are talking about this Nagarjuna Sagar Dam, okay, so it is on the Krishna river, and statement says that it is on the Godavari river. That is why that statement is wrong, but it is on the Krishna river. When we are talking about the state-wise distribution, or you can say Nagarjuna Sagar Dam is made on the boundary of, you can say, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Okay, so here you can say Nagarjuna Sagar Dam is one of the largest dam in India and is built across the Krishna river between Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Okay, so other than that, there was a statement related to Pulicat Lake. Here you can see this is Pulicat Lake, and when we are talking about the state-wise expansion of this lake, here you can see this is the boundary of the state, and some part of it is also present in the Tamil Nadu region. So when the statement says that it is entirely present in the Andhra Pradesh region, that is not true. Okay, so it is in Andhra Pradesh as well as Tamil Nadu. Okay, while the Pulicat Lake is the second largest brackish water lake in India, it shares between Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Okay, moving to the question again. The state has two major rivers, Delta, Godavari and Krishna. We have checked it, it is correct. After that, Nagarjuna Sagar Dam is built across the Godavari river. No, it is not on the Godavari river, it is on the Krishna river. Okay, and it is in Andhra Pradesh, you can say Andhra Pradesh as well as Telangana. Okay, Pulicat Lake is the second largest brackish water lake. This statement here is correct till this particular point, and it entirely located in the Andhra Pradesh. This is wrong because it is located in Andhra Pradesh as well as Telangana. Okay, so you can say statement 3 is also incorrect, statement 2 is also incorrect. So when we are talking about the correct statement, answer would be D, only one. Okay, moving forward, question number 3. Consider the following statement about Tripura. Okay, these northeastern regions are of India are kind of in news because of various reasons. When we are talking about Manipur, there is Manipur violence. When we are talking about Mizoram, etc., there has been some issues related to this Mizo community. And when we were talking about Assam, recently, you know that Bhutan's king will be visiting Assam and Maharashtra. So all these things says one thing, that northeastern region of India is quite important for your exam point of view. Okay, we have taken this question because of the Agartala Akhura rail link. We will be discussing about that, but before that, we will look at the question. The Tripura is surrounded by the Bangladesh on its west, north and south side. We will look at the map and see if it is surrounded by Bangladesh or not. The state share its eastern border with the Mizoram and Assam. We will talk about that. Tripura is the northeastern state having a coastline. Okay, so you have to be a bit careful here. The Jampui Hills, known for their orange cultivation, are located in Tripura. This is a factual statement. Okay, now which of the following statement given are incorrect? We have to find out the number of statements which are incorrect here. Okay, so let's see. We have taken this question because recently Pradhan Mantri Modi and Pradhan Mantri of Bangladesh, or you can say Prime Minister of Bangladesh, Sheikh Hasina, has jointly inaugurated Akhora Agartala rail link in on November 1. So basically, when we are talking about this particular project, this is a connectivity project between Bangladesh and India. Here you can say this is the area. Okay, this is Agartala and this is Akhora. There they are talking about this rail link. Okay. Earlier what used to happen is, when there was no link like this in Bangladesh, so what we have to do is we have to go through Calcutta, and then by surpassing all this area of Bangladesh, we have to come from this direction, and this route was around some 1500 kilometers, or you can say 1600 kilometers. Okay, so now with this link, which is around 13 kilometers long, with this link we have shortened the distance between these two areas from Tripura and to Calcutta. That would be around 500 kilometers. It will cut short the travel time. Other than that, it will have huge connectivity related implications for Tripura. Tripura, you can see here, Tripura, when we are talking about this area, this is landlocked. Okay, it doesn't share any kind of coastline. So because of which it will be very helpful for this region. Okay, other than that, there will be a tourism etc., which will boost because of this particular rail link. Okay, here you can see this is your Akhora and Agartala rail link, which is around some 13 kilometers. Okay. So we have discussed the news item. Now we'll move to the question. Okay. So now here you can see the boundaries of this particular area. This is Tripura. Okay. And then we can see in the eastern part there is Assam and Mizoram. So statement was correct. Okay. When we are talking about other parts, you can see from all the other part it is surrounded by Bangladesh only. Okay. So Bangladesh is in the west, south, and even to some extent in the eastern part also. Okay. So let's see. Other than that, when we were talking about Jampui Hills, I told you this is a factual statement. Jampui Hills are also part of Tripura, and this is famous for your orange cultivation. Okay. So we'll look at the question again. Tripura is surrounded by Bangladesh on its west, north, and south side. This statement is correct. We have seen that on the eastern side there are this Assam and Mizoram. Okay. Eastern the states share eastern border with the Mizoram and Assam. This statement is also correct. Tripura is the northeastern state of India having a coastline. So I told you this doesn't have a coastline. It is a landlocked state. Okay. So basically statement 3 is incorrect. Jampui Hills, known for their orange cultivation, is in Tripura. We have talked about it. So they were talking about incorrect statement. There is only one statement which is incorrect. That is option A, only one. Okay. So which of the following rivers originates in Maharashtra? Okay. So we know that Ganga and Yamuna are the Himalayan rivers. So that are already eliminated. When we are talking about Godavari and Kaveri, I told you in the previous classes that Kaveri is originated in Brahmagiri hills of, you can say, Karnataka or southern Karnataka. Okay. So option C would be your right answer here. We'll see the location now. So here are the rivers which are, and you can see the origin of these rivers. When we are talking about Godavari, this is the Godavari river expanse. Okay. And this is somewhere here in the Maharashtra. It is the origin point of this particular river. Okay. So other than that, you can watch all the rivers here. And when we were talking about Kaveri, as I told you that it is in somewhere in the southern Karnataka. Okay. So here you can see this is the origin of Kaveri. Okay. So now we'll look at the closer picture. Here you can see this is Godavari river originating from Maharashtra and moving across the plateau to the Bay of Bengal. Okay. So that is it about this particular statement. So option C would be your right answer, Godavari. Moving forward, question number 5. Which tiger reserve located in the state of Uttarakhand, India, and named after the first Governor General of independent India, known for the biodiversity and is a habitat for the Asian elephants, tigers, and various other wildlife species? Okay. So there are these 1, 2, 3 Ranthambore Tiger Reserve, Bandipur Tiger Reserve, Sundarbans Tiger Reserve, and Rajaji Tiger Reserve. So here you can eliminate aram se, because when we are talking about Ranthambore Tiger Reserve, we have discussed in our previous lectures that it is in Rajasthan. Okay. Then Bandipur we will see, and then when we are talking about Sundarbans, it is quite famous. It is in West Bengal. So there are Bandipur and Rajaji Tiger Reserve. So let's see the location of all these. So we have taken this question because Uttarakhand recently have given the cabinet given the nod to set up Rajaji Tiger Reserve Conservation Foundation. So basically here they are talking about conservation of the wildlife, etc. Okay, so they have set up this conservation foundation. Okay, so that is why it was in news and we have taken this particular question. Here you can see this Rajaji protected area is in Uttarakhand near Dehradun. Okay, so that is the location of your Rajaji. Okay, so option D would be your right answer, Rajaji Tiger Reserve. Okay, so let's move forward. Question number 6. Which of the following passes in Ladakh serve as the gateway between Zaksar range and Ladakh region and is known for the stunning view and the treacherous conditions? Okay, options are Nasula Pass, Baralachala Pass, Jojila Pass, Rohtang Pass. We will look at the location of all these passes and I'll tell you that President Murmu attended this 4th Ladakh Foundation Day in Leh. Okay, so now when we are talking about Zaksar range, you can see here. Okay, and other than that, this is your Karakoram range. When we are talking about this particular area which is in green, okay, this is your Zojila Pass. So basically it connects from your this area of Jammu, and then this is your Ladakh area. Okay, so you can say this is basically Zojila Pass, which is connecting Jaksa range to Ladakh range. Okay, here you can see this Zojila Pass connect Leh to Srinagar. Okay, then when we are talking about this Rohtang Pass, which is in Himachal Pradesh, it is a connecting pass between Kulu Valley with the Lahol and Spiti Valley of the Himachal Pradesh. Okay, then when we talk about this Baralachala Pass, this Baralachala Pass connects Leh and Manali. And then when we talk about this Nathula or Nahula, this is in Sikkim, which connects India to China. Okay, so that is the location of these passes. And other than that, all these passes are important for you. A few of them are quite more important because of the reason. Let's say it is in news, or let's say there are other things like you can see Niti Pass, Lipu Lake, Mana Pass. Other than that, Dihang Pass. Okay, you can remember all these things. This Lipu Lake Pass is quite important because it is a disputed territory as claimed by Nepal, and India says that it is our territory. No doubt it is our territory because of the shift in the Kali river. Nepal is claiming this territory now. So you have to remember that. That is important for you. Now, so as I told you, the answer would be C, Zojila Pass. Okay. Let's see question number 7. Uttarlai Air Force Station is strategically located near international border with which neighboring country? Okay. So options are Pakistan, B, Bangladesh, C, Nepal, and D, Bhutan. Okay. So let's see. We have taken this question because Indian Air Force is planning to phase out the MiG-21 fighter squadron series. Okay, so that was last served in Uttarlai in Rajasthan. So here you can see the location. This is the place called Uttarlai. It is in the Badmer district. Okay, so that is why it is in news. This area you can say this is Thar desert area. So you can remember that. And as per our question, which is asking, it is strategically located on the border with India and Pakistan. Okay, so this is important for you. Answer would be A, Pakistan. Moving ahead, question number 8. Consider the following statement with reference to the Pobitora Wildlife Sanctuary. Okay, so as I told you that these northeastern region of India are quite in news. Okay, so we have to keep a track on that. It is located in the state of Assam. National park is situated in the Brahmaputra river plain. Okay, which of the following statements are correct? You have to look at the correct statements. So when we are talking about Assam, recently as I told you that King of Bhutan will be visiting Assam first, and then he will go to Maharashtra. He is on the India visit. Okay, so basically he will be going to Assam. He will go to Kaziranga. Okay, Kaziranga has been in news because of the rhino census. Okay, and it says that Kaziranga has the maximum population of Indian rhinos. Okay, that is great horned rhinos in Assam. And you can say there are other protected areas like Manas, Orang, which also has some population of Indian rhinos. Okay, so here you can see the location of Pobitora Wildlife Sanctuary, that is in Assam. And other than that, here you can see Manas, Orang, Kaziranga, and Dibru-Sakhova. Okay, so that's about this question. Your answer would be both A and B, or you can say 1 and 2. It is located in state of Assam, and this particular area is situated on the Brahmaputra river plains. Here you can see this is the river Brahmaputra. So you can say this is the river plains of Brahmaputra. Okay, so option C would be your right answer. Let's look at the practice question, and after that we will wrap up the session. Question: which of the following is or are tributaries of Brahmaputra? 1, Dibang, 2, Subansiri, 3, Lohit. Select the correct answer using the code given below. These are the codes. You can try this question at home and answer in the comment box. So we'll wrap up the session here. We'll see you in the next episode. Till then, have a good day. Thank you.